Hi everybody, welcome back to Idle Frames.
Hi.
This is part 2 of our Dark Souls checkup. Normally we only do one section or one video of a split second, but our inbox was just loaded with people emailing us and saying, you know, I really want to see your Dark Souls character, would you please, just thousands of emails.
I don't remember seeing
They're there, don't worry.
those emails, but I'll take your word for it.
They're there, trust me.
Okay. So this is kind of our conclusion as far as like part 2, like you said, goes. It's more like we gave them an intro for our split second, right? And now we're doing sort of an update.
Yeah.
To see you're essentially at the end of the game now.
Yeah,
close to it.
I think I'm pretty good. As you can see, my guy is way different. I've got some cool armor.
He's pretty cool.
I've got this gigantic meat cleaver thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's super long.
Yeah, it's
That's
ridiculous.
like a cloud strife sword.
So this is a boss that you get from a weapon. From people who are watching this.
A boss that you get from a weapon?
Sorry, it's been a long day. It's been a very long day.
I will admit that is a boss sword, but
this is a weapon that you get from a boss.
Does a boss have that, or is it just like something he drops?
He uses it, and then you get his soul, and then you redeem it, and this merchant gives it to you.
That's pretty cool. I like when you can fight a boss and see what they're using and be like, oh, that's badass, and then he drops it and you're like, I get to have this now?
That's exactly what this is.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I've also got this weapon. What else do I? Yeah, okay, so
let's step back for just 1 second here. How long have you been playing this game? Like how many hours have you put into it at this point? And like how far are you from where we saw?
So the first video that we did was literally the beginning of the game.
Right.
This is actually a different character, but it's the same class.
Okay.
So it's really not any different.
This is not Goo Cop.
No, this is not Goo Cop.
Oh.
But
Goo Cop.
He has Goo Cop's spirit.
Okay. His soul, would you say? His dark soul?
I'm gonna smack you.
He was physically, like, about to hit me. I saw it.
So yeah, so this is kind of a secret area. I think I'm at the end. Yeah, as you can see, I died recently. But I thought that this would be a good place to kind of check in, because like I said, I think I'm at the end. Let me,
And you've been playing this, I can vouch, like, basically every day.
Yeah.
For the past week or two.
Pretty much, yeah.
A lot.
I love this game. I think it's way better than Dark Souls 2. I think it's better than Bloodborne. It's probably on par with Dark Souls 1.
You think that's pretty high on the list?
Dark Souls 1 is, I think, the best, probably.
Yeah.
But
this is like a close second.
This is definitely a close second, or surpasses it.
I'm not
sure yet.
Maybe.
I'm trying to figure out how to get down here.
Can you just leap over stuff? So
kind of.
This game is cool looking.
Are you ready to have your mind blown?
Oh, I'm always ready. Oh,
cool, huh?
What?
Right.
See, that's a weird thing because that makes me think like, oh, I can't go down there.
Right.
But then you fall or something, and you're like, oh, I can totally go down here.
So this is the boss that I'm on.
So how do you know to go down here?
You just figure it out.
Okay. How did you figure it out? Did you leap off it by accident?
So see this bell right here?
Yeah.
Way up here?
Damn.
I rang that bell over there, and then all this mist appeared.
Oh.
And then it kind of like pointed over here, and I was like, I wonder if I can just walk on that.
Oh.
And I can.
What was that before? Was it just empty?
Yeah, it was just like empty space.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Below me is stuff.
Like way down there?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I think this is an optional boss.
Your guy looks cool with his embery. Well, I guess that happens anyway.
But this boss is really crazy.
Ooh. You have not beaten this boss.
I have not beaten this boss.
King of the Storm. I really like the names of the bosses that they give them in this and in like Bloodborne.
Yeah.
They're very unique. Like,
sorry, my commentary is going to be real bad right
That's
now.
okay. I'm here to fill in. So we got this giant bird here. See, he knows more, but I can provide something to say while he's concentrating. How many times have you tried to fight this boss before?
Like 2, maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Ooh. This is so weird. It's like you're floating on a cloud.
Okay, so...
Ooh. Is there a strategy you've developed?
Kind of. As you can see, I do a lot of damage.
Yeah, wow. You are doing a lot. I was going to say, how did you get that far down?
I may not have a shield, but I hit like a truck.
but he probably does too.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
I also have pretty heavy armor. So this.
So you also, I noticed that when I last saw you playing this, you only had like 3 drinks in your flask.
Yeah.
And now you have 10.
Actually, I had 13.
Oh, okay. It says +7 there. So.
Yeah, so you get more as you play.
Okay.
The farther you get, you kind of discover and.
That makes sense, because 3 of those for a bigger, badasser boss doesn't seem like very much.
So my.
Oh
yeah.
God. Dang, dude. That sword is BA.
Yeah, it's
MF,
crazy.
AF.
It's fully upgraded,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's just I don't have a shield, so I have to roll.
You have to dodgy dodge. Dodgy dodge that boy. You know, flying bosses always seemed like they would just rock your world no matter what, but
Oh god.
it's just like you wait for them to land kind of and then do your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, in games in general.
It's just more intimidating.
Right.
It's like, oh, you can fly.
Yeah, like, they could just run away if they really wanted to. Oh boy. Oh boy.
One more. There we go.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Easy. Elementary.
That was pretty easy, but
Have you done that yet? Is there a second part?
There's a part 2.
Part 2. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball. No, we're not gonna.
Nope.
This is happening now.
This is the second time I want to smack you. In this.
We've both had long days. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
He looks awesome.
Oh wow, he's got some hair. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, so spoilers for Dark Souls 3. I probably should have said that at the beginning of this video, but
We can put a thing, maybe.
yeah,
Spoilers.
we'll do that.
Spoilers. Just edit my voice to the beginning of the video.
Spoilers.
Dark Souls spoilers. Wow. Does he have a face or?
Yeah, he's like undead.
Oh.
You could kind of see it in there.
Nameless King. After I said all that cool stuff about like the naming of the bosses, this guy's just like, oh, I don't have a name. I'm just. Whoa.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Dang. Dagio.
Just want to get a little healing up.
Just need to get a drink. Is this guy like a butt ton harder than that dragon?
He's definitely faster.
Have you beaten this guy?
No, I have not.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's a lot faster. You got to be more up on your dodging.
Since you're relying on your
That might
rolls a lot, yeah, that might be a...
I might actually switch to
harsh
my
one.
shield if I die here.
Yeah. So you just carry all your weapons like with you, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you can just kind of switch them on the fly?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, dude, he's doing it. Oh, man. He does look pretty cool.
No.
No! Excuse me.
Oh man. Why did I attack?
Oh,
Did not mean to
that's
attack
it.
there.
That's it.
All right, so we're gonna switch to sword and shield, and we'll try this again.
All right. Different setup here.
I got him to like almost half.
Yeah, that was good for my first viewing of it.
Yeah. So I actually switch out just about all of my gear when I go sword and shield. So you see how you have a weight ratio up there at the top right? So you want to keep that below 70%, or you start to fat roll.
Oh, okay. Like you did with the head,
Exactly.
the awesome mimic
So
head.
this sweet shield and my sword, that's also fully upgraded. This sword's really nice. I actually found this sword off of an enemy, and then as I was like reading online, it just so happened that this sword is really like people are using this sword and abusing it because it's so good.
Oh, really?
Like people think it'll get nerfed. And I was like, but I just found it. I like it.
You just kind of found it on the ground. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, this seems cool. I'll go ahead and use this.
Exactly.
People are like, I've been trying for 6 hours to like make that sword happen in the game.
So
It looks really short.
yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, compared to your like cleaver badass thing you just had.
Right.
I'm just gonna call it the BA sword. Gloves.
So
Very
I
nice.
thought, okay, well, I thought I could make this work.
Have you gotten any other cool weird helmets?
No,
Like
I haven't.
like the mimic one.
No, and in this playthrough, I did not actually find that mimic helmet.
Really?
Yeah, and I haven't found one since. So I don't know if that's a rare drop or not. But
Huh. Interesting.
yeah,
If any of you out there have played Dark Souls 3, let us know what kind of cool stuff, or if you found that. Oh, dude, you're Sauron now.
yeah.
Like, let us know if you found anything cool like that, or if you found that mimic
All right.
I got the head of it, the helmet.
Yeah, I know there are people who are playing this who watch these videos, so let me know, because I'm curious.
And I don't mind being spoiled or whatever, so send us a thing or write a comment or whatever.
I actually have been pretty good about not looking stuff up in these games.
Yeah.
I won't lie, I did look up how to get to this area, because it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to, like, use an emote in some random obscure location. It's totally asinine.
Isn't there one in Bloodborne where you, like, do the weird pose next to a statue that's doing the same pose?
Yeah,
and that will bring a boss around or something?
Yep, it's very similar to that.
Yeah. Sorry, my voice is...
Oh, yeah. The sword still does a good amount of damage, but... that hurt a lot.
Dragon Bird. Yeah, but it just doesn't quite have the reach. Is it weaker than that other sword, technically?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So why do people love this so much?
It's good in PvP.
Oh, okay.
It's really fast and does quite a bit of damage.
Mm. So you're invincible, you said, while you're rolling?
Yeah, you have some invulnerability frames while you roll. It's not a ton, but it's enough to get shit done.
Dodge some powerful attacks. Yeah, this is a pretty epic arena for this battle.
Yeah, I really like the way this... Oh, God, that hurt, dude.
It's like you're literally in the clouds. And there's like these big statues and everything. Just makes me think, like, what if a Zelda game was made like this?
Yeah, it could be pretty cool.
Like, not if it wasn't so insanely hard, but, like, I don't know if it's insanely hard, this game. It's harder than a Zelda game.
It's harder than any Zelda game. Except for maybe Zelda 2.
Zelda 2,
Zelda 2 is pretty hard.
The Adventure of Link. But yeah, just, like, having the graphical, upgrade and the different arenas like this, different environments. There are still some really cool ones in Zelda, for sure.
God, dude.
This boss reminds me a lot of the Twilight Princess dragon in the Sky Temple, or in the City in the Sky.
Oh yeah.
When you have to shoot back and forth between the big pillars with your dual claw shots.
Okay, he's almost dead. The first form. This form's taking me longer, but
yeah.
Oh boy. But I think it'll pay off in the second round.
But I mean, could you beat this guy with your other sword and then switch when he comes down?
Yeah, I totally could. The only reason I don't do that is because I would have to go into the menu and actually equip my axe, and vice versa. Because if I mean, you can put him on like quick selects, but it adds to your weight. So if I want to make sure that I can roll,
yeah,
I need to kind of do that.
Okay.
So here we go. This might actually pay off more because I'm banking on this shield to do some work here.
You're already like at half health though, so watch yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. Do a little shield, parry, thrust, counterattacks maybe? Ooh. Ah, yeah. Hi, Shimama. Oh, he...
Okay, that's enough, dude.
Spam! Jeez. Why don't you quit camping, you sniper bitch? It's a king, so it must be a guy. Zombie king.
Yeah, he has a lot of lightning on his weapon, so it's actually penetrating my shield.
Oh, damn.
Which sucks. Which just
Oh.
reiterates the fact that I should be rolling instead of
Instead of shielding, yeah.
A little bit of damage here and there is better than big damage.
Yeah, because then you're not just like, oh damn, I'm dead. Like that. Yeah.
Oh,
ooh.
Alright.
This game's hard.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
I've been stuck on bosses for hours.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, one more try.
One more try. No point sitting here for hours doing this.
On camera.
On camera, yeah. We might sit around here, and I'm interested to see this, so... We could always play it and then, like, cut to our victory
Cut
moment.
to winning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut to the awesome decapitation or whatever. There's not really like cool finishing moves though in this game, is there?
Sort of.
Like cinematic type stuff. It seems like that kind of game that maybe it would do that, but
I mean, there's a boss that I just fought that was a big dragon, and you beat him by jumping off of this building onto his head and riding his head and killing it.
oh,
So
damn.
there is some stuff like that, but generally no.
All right, pop quiz.
All right, pop quiz.
What's your favorite? It's not really a pop
I was
quiz.
gonna say, is this a pop quiz or is
Pop
it just
poll.
just a question?
Pop poll. What's your favorite, if you have one, boss from any game?
Boss from any game.
Yeah, just like boss battle. There's a lot of them out there, so.
This is a really stereotypical answer,
Uh-huh.
but the one that sticks out to me the most and always gives me goosebumps is Ganon from Ocarina of Time.
Uh-huh.
Like, the boss isn't really that hard or anything, but it's super epic, especially for the time.
Yeah.
And like, if you remember when you're fighting Ganondorf, Navi can't target. And she's like, I'm
Right.
sorry, I can't target him, his magic is too strong.
Right, right.
But then when Ganon's like, comes up, she's just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna help you. And it's like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Like, you are my partner. You know,
Yeah.
you're not an annoying bitch.
Right. Yeah, that's a really cool one. I always enjoyed seeing that, especially when I was younger. Like, I remember my friend playing that game and me watching him, and he was going up those stairs, you know, to the top of the castle.
And the music gets louder.
And the music, yeah, is really cool. And then you start fighting him and hitting back the energy blasts and stuff. That was really cool.
Fuck! That really hurt, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite boss that I've ever fought. There's definitely been some ones that are just annoyingly difficult that I've had to do over and over again. Yeah, I don't know. I could say collectively Shadow of the Colossus, but I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't fought them myself. But I really like the idea of that being just like a boss battle times 15 or whatever it is. And you're just like always riding on these giant beasts.
Yeah.
The scale of it is. I really liked when I saw it the knight in that game, who has the big stone like sword that he'll like just slow. It seems really slow, and he just like brings it down like on top of you, and you're running, and he's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just like dropping over the course of like 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you have to get him to like hit the ground where it's like hard, so that
Yeah.
it like breaks his wrist thing. I thought that was super cool. It was just so huge and interesting looking.
So I got the first part on lock.
Okay.
The second part.
Oh yeah, you're to this guy. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
We're just both watching in awe, like, oh my god.
It's enough God damn it, I should have healed. I knew he was gonna do it.
Dude, you straight dead. Alright, well,
Fuck.
we tried.
I'll show you a little bit more of this other part of this game
Okay.
before we call it.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Archdragon Peak.
So you can fast travel between all of these locations.
Oh, wow.
This game is really huge.
Yeah.
Gigantor.
Very nice. That's good.
Let's see if I can... That's a cool looking place. Oh, this is huge spoilers. This area is in Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls spoilers.
But it's really cool. This is like the most popular, most famous, infamous, I guess you would say, area from Dark Souls 1. You fight like the hardest boss in the entire series
Oh, really?
at this area, yeah.
Do you, like, see that guy?
You
or-
fight a different boss in that area.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of a cool callback.
But when you came up to it, you're like, this is familiar.
Yeah, like you walk up to this, you're like, oh shit.
This is from the first Dark Souls.
Yeah, this is literally this exact area is ripped right from that.
Oh, wow. This is a cool looking area.
Yeah. There's a lot of big castles and
Oh, God. That guy can move. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, now he's dead.
you can see my axe does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So that's usually how I like to play these games. I like to be kind of dodgy, big strength weapon.
Seems like the way to be the dodgy part, anyway. Yeah, those guys are toast.
Yeah, shields are really good. I mean, shields are super overpowered if you're fighting things that don't have, like, elemental damage. Because, like, as you saw, you can just hide behind the shield and not take any damage.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I'll show you over
Wait,
here.
you can make your weapons have elemental damage?
You can make your...
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Because I see they have, like, the lightning swords, kind of.
Gah!
Ooh. Oh. That was not very nice.
Yeah, this sword's super good too. It's just faster. Yeah, I don't know if that other boss is I actually don't know how far I am through this game, but with the way that the story has been going, it kind of seems like I'm probably near the end.
Is there? But there's not like one enemy that you know of where you're like Ganon, where you're just like, okay, once I beat him, it's done.
There was, and I killed him.
Oh,
but it kept going.
Oh,
so
this is like epilogue.
Yeah, I guess you kill him, and then it's just like, oh, there's apparently another dude.
Yeah,
who's bad.
Oh, he bad. Worse, like the Emperor to Darth Vader.
Oh, I got fat roll right now, as you can see.
Oh, chunky. Oh, that's not gonna...
No, it sucks.
That's not gonna be good. Yeah, I imagine if I were to play this game, I would want to be super fast. Yep. It'd be cool to have a nice weapon, but it's like... It seems like you would want to act on when they have their guard down.
Yeah.
After they attack, you move, and then you're just like, alright, here's my chance. Boom.
Yep. That's totally the way to play these games.
Because if they hit you, you're gonna hurt.
Yep.
So you don't want to just sit there and take a bunch of damage. You want to get out of their way, and then...
This game is all about learning what they do and reacting to that, rather than, oh, an enemy /
right.
you know. You never...
Acting is reacting.
Yeah.
In this game.
You never run up to an enemy you've never seen before and be like, I'm going to spam this attack button.
Yeah.
You always are like, okay, what's he going to do? Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah. It's like a puzzle game.
I mean, it kind of is. Every group of enemy that you find is set up in such a way that they're gonna try to fuck you. You know, like you want the kind of shit that they would do is, oh, there's all these guys shooting fireballs at me. They're in my direct line of view, but around the corner that I can't see, there's gonna be something like that falls on me.
Yeah.
That I'm not expecting.
Yeah.
So it punishes you.
Oh God! Look at all these things.
It punishes you for being impatient.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. This whole situation right now reminds me of like a really dark, nasty version of like Harry Potter.
Oh,
like Hogwarts, you're in this gigantic castle, and there's these dudes with robes that are like casting fireballs at you.
Yeah.
This part, maybe not so much. This looks a little.
So this is where you fight that boss I was talking about.
Okay.
Ornstein and Smaug. You fight these.
What's the boss's name?
Ornstein and Smaug.
Smaug?
Yeah, Smaug.
Smaug. Dang.
So one of the really cool things about this game.
Smaug bad.
Yeah. One of the really cool things about this series is how people can leave notes, right?
Right.
So you can leave like messages for other people, and you have to create the message with a subset of terms. You can't just write in whatever you want.
Oh.
Which allows people to be really creative with how they write things. So there's lots of words like but and do this but this.
Yeah.
And like
but as in like
but.
However. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So people will there'll be like a undead dude bending over a thing, and it'll be like
I feel like I know
tongue butthole,
Yeah.
And then like this in the first Dark Souls, there's a gigantic girl here that's like half nude, and it will be like chest ahead. And in this game there wasn't a chest, not a chest. There wasn't a girl.
Hell yeah, there was.
So all the notes right here were like no chest, sad, or like stuff like that. No chest ahead. Yeah, it was really great.
They're like, who gives a crap about the naked lady's boobies? I want stuff. I want money.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Anyway, that's where I am in this game.
Chest ahead.
There's really not a whole lot more to show, but that boss is cool.
Your health bar was bigger. You got upgrades clearly.
Yeah,
you got a cool looking sword.
I look way cooler.
This is a hot game right now, and it looks really cool. Yeah, and you've been playing the hell out of it.
Yes, I have.
So I hope you're enjoying it. Sounds like you are.
Yep.
Sounds like you're straight up addicted, which is not a bad thing.
Pretty much.
I love getting into a game and just like spending hours. Whoa!
That's the lady who levels you up.
What is wrong?
So that's the girl.
Why'd you do that?
So she's dead. She levels you up.
She is now.
She comes back though. I accidentally killed her. Anyway, she's the person, like I said 3 times already. She levels you up, but if you kill her on accident, it kind of is like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like she just dies.
Yeah.
So.
But she comes back.
She comes back if you leave and come back later.
Okay.
But yeah.
She's dead forever, you're weak.
So most of these places have bosses. So it kind of gives you an idea of how many bosses there are. There's probably, like, every 2 of these probably has a boss associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. This game's really long and hard and cool, and I absolutely love this series, so.
You said long and hard. He's gonna smack me! Don't touch me! Okay, no!
Shut your mouth!
I'm sorry.
No, that was all fake.
High five.
God damn it. It's not a running joke.
It is for me. All right, real high five. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Right on.
Yeah, thanks for checking this out, Kirk.
Yeah, thanks for playing it for me again. It's been real.
Toodaloo.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is Kane. I just wanted to tack this on to the end of our video because, well, of course, as soon as we stopped recording, I did it about 3 more times and just totally kicked his ass. So, unfortunately, I didn't get the fight recorded, but I did do this and get to see this pretty vista that happens after I beat him. So, also, I beat the game shortly after this too. Turns out I was right at the end. I just had to go fight the last boss. So, yeah, Dark Souls 3, that's a wrap. I really love this game, but I think I've said that enough. So, thanks again, guys, for watching. Bye.
I wonder how it sounds when you're really close, but actually really quiet. I was doing the ASMR thing, but... Oh, yeah.